I mean, it is a continuation, just in the sense that it's just the next thing that I'm doing, and it's just natural for you to try to grow and evolve, project by project, and he but was an evolution of the thing before, and that from the thing before, and so on and so forth, and that's the way I hope it'll always be. And I mean, it's the kind of thing where if I'm writing or conceiving the music that's being done, or conceiving the concept of the recording, then there's definitely going to be a similarity between all of the records, But there is a big difference, and it's something that I really did very much on purpose. Hiboro was a record that was based around a very solid concept of folkloric music from Puerto Rico, and music that was inspired and based on this music, on this concept, right? Whereas this record is totally different. This record is basically a group of compositions that kind of serve two purposes. One is to feature a working band, and another is to kind of to kind of represent. I mean, for me personally, I've the last couple of years I've been going through a lot of changes, personal changes, a lot of situations that have come up that have made me see things differently, not only in my professional life but also personal life, and the way I see things, and priorities, and where music stands and where other things stand. And I think it was very important to me that this recording kind of represented a new way of thinking for me, of the way I see life, and the way the place that music has in life for me. So that was kind of like the main thing. Since ceremonial, the changes that I notice, the one big change that I notice is that it's just become a little easier for me to get my ideas out there and be able to play them right away, without having to try stuff over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Like, when I did ceremonial, like, I had a pretty good idea of the way I wanted things to sound, but I couldn't. I mean, sometimes I had problems passing that along to the people who were actually playing them. So I knew what I wanted to do, but I couldn't conceive it, or I couldn't explain it, or write it down on paper the way that I wanted it to sound. And I think just practice, just writing, and the more writing that I've done, it's just become easier and more relaxed for me to just to bring stuff into the band, and also for them to kind of understand where I'm coming from. And I mean, being that it's pretty much the same band, it's been the same band all along. That's been the major change. It's just growth, as a band, and also myself. I would say as a composer, but really more as a I don't know, facilitator of ideas.